In my last video, I took time to tell us about the dominion that was given to man to exercise, which the Lucifer, the Satan, saw the importance and the value of that dominion and become jealous of it and decided to lure man into rebellion against his God, with which the power changed hand. Permit me to say further here that it is very important that we look at the word dominion and understand what God is actually saying to the man. Seeing it from the perspective of Merriam-Webster's dictionary, the word dominion was simply defined as supreme authority. Another word synonymous to that word dominion is sovereignty. If we look at the word sovereignty from the eye of the same dictionary, it has it as number one, supreme power, especially over a body. Also, another view is controlling influence. It is this particular definition, controlling influence, that we will use to explain what we are saying here. If we look at the world today, in the political world, in religious world, in the family, as well as in our open society, we see dominion or control influence playing out on daily basis. The supreme powers want to control other nations. Every nation wants to control another nation. If we look at what is happening between the West and African countries, we see the control influence they want to wield over our dear mother continent, Africa. We must say no to it, but that's not my area of focus. I am saying this to say that influence, control influence or dominion God gave to man on a platter of gold and was tricked by Lucifer, and it was sold and was exchanged with what I just call rebellion against God, is what people are dying for today. God gave it to mankind on a platter of gold. I want to say further here that same control influence is playing out even in our families today. If we look at our family unit, the father wants to control the mother, or the husband wants to control his wife at all cost. The wife also, on the other hand, wants to control the husband. Even when the Bible says, wives, submit to your husbands, it doesn't make sense to many, because the truth is that dominion of a thing is innate in a human being, because it was created to work as a natural development in human life and affairs. Having said this, I want us to know that not only in the family unit, in the church also, we see undue dominion or control influence. Those that are at the upper echelon of the church setting or even religious setting would always want to control others in a very unruly manner. I want also to say further that such control influence is not only in the religious world. If we look at the political world, that is where dominion or control influence is do or die affair. I must control you or else I eliminate you. That is the order of the activities in the political world. Why is man so much conscious of dominion? Because God made man and programmed him to dominate wherever he finds himself. But the truth is that when that dominion was abused and rebellion came in, the resultant effect was that abuse became inevitable. Today we are seeing an abuse of dominion, but that is not our area of focus. Remember, we don't want to deviate from what we want to discuss, and it has to do with what made God to decide to become man and come and live in a bodily form, which we know is a reality, and it happened in human history. We'll actually get back to that. So that particular dominion man lost must be regained. But before we talk of regaining that very dominion, let's look at God's reaction to the loss of that dominion and the rebellion that followed. God came down with judgment. He judged all that are culpable in that particular development, which is disobedience. And I want us to take note of this fact, The truth is that what happened was a legal problem, is a legal battle that ensued. Is legal in all its form. How do we mean? Wait for me on my next video. I will tell you the legal implication of what happened in this disobedience that occurred in the book of Genesis. Call me Pastor Elisha, the reformer with a difference and a rising voice in Africa. Thank you for watching.